What's up, everyone? I'm back. Another bee video. So I got inspections to do today to see how everything's going, but we also got to go over to my dad's, check that one out, and I think that one's gonna need another box. And I have another one, the bee weaver, I think is gonna need another box. So make this video kind of easy and short, and we're gonna dig into the Flow Hive and see how that is. So I'll have most of the video content on that. So let's check out this other hives quick, and then we'll check out the Flow Hive. We got some eggs and capped honey. So I'm gonna checkerboard these so they build them faster. A lot more eggs. You can see like this creamy white down in here. That's where they're giving it royal jelly and it turns into larvae, and these are all eggs up here. It's pretty cool. A bunch more eggs on this one. Alright, so the Saskatraz bees are doing good. Check out the bee weavers, and then onto the Flow Hive. I think this one's gonna need a box. So you can tell by putting that other brood frame in here really helped. This hive has a lot more bees now. Alright, so they're drawing that one out. That's good. They got some nectar and pollen in there. I'm actually gonna take this one and turn it. I want to checker frame these two that don't have any comb on them, because all these you can see they have comb. Look at that. So all that space that there's eggs in all the empty spots or hatch spots. Now that's a frame you like to see. So this one's getting another box. They're full. They have swarm cuts made already. Stick this empty frame in the middle. So they draw this one out. So when I shook the box like that, right when I put it on, I learned that from the Canadian beekeeper blog, Ian Shepler. And he said that if by shaking like that, it divides up the frames, which they're almost all perfect, divided in the, and it works out really good. I've done it a couple times. You might have to move one or two, like here and there, but works pretty good every time I did. I've done it so far, so thanks, Ian. He's probably never gonna watch my videos. All right, so I'm gonna go into the Flow Hive now. I had to go get some ninja gear on, getting a little warm out in back here. So my goals, for those of you who don't know, I want to grow this like a business, like my engraving business. So I'm really just letting this one hive with the Flow Hive to see how it does grow. Otherwise I'd be cutting it down and splitting it. But there's one flaw. I don't want to put any more money into it. So I want to see if I can do it like I did with my other business and grow it, you know, as I sell some honey and stuff like that, so forth, and bees. So I'm gonna try doing it that route, and obviously it does, you know, I could take some of my own money and just dump in and have 100 hives tomorrow, but I want to try doing it the cheaper way. Let's see what's going on in the Flow Hive. It's pretty full. It's doing pretty well. It's I'll show you this glass here. They're filling it out really nice, so I'm curious if they got anything. Capped. Woo! Some honey. My kids are gonna just go nuts when they see this. Alright, I'm gonna take the top off and let's go in here. Okay, so before we go in the Flow Hive, don't forget to subscribe down below to get more content. Look at that. This is the center one. This is what we saw. Look at that. But look at this other side. It's over 3/4 capped. That is just awesome. Heck yeah. This frame is like fully capped. This is insane. It's really, really heavy. I don't want to put it in backwards. Alright, let's check this one out. This one looked really promising. Look at that, half capped. That is cool. That is really cool. So the other Flow Super, the hive that I have the Flow Super on, I want to check it out because they're not doing nothing with the super. So I want to see what's going on in their second brood box here. And if they're starting to get honeybound, I'm just going to give them a regular box because that means they don't like the super, which is fine. So the other hive that has the Flow Hive, I'm going to go through there quick, or I'll just show a little clip of it. I guess I'll show you a little bit of clip of it. First off, let's just see if they even are drawing anything out. Feels really light. They started drying out right where I put wax, and that was it. They definitely have a bunch of wax burr comb. They are full. There's brood all the way up to here. I can see it right there. And it's capped honey here, here, here. So why won't they go up there? I got an idea. So I'm doing something I do not want to do. I'm leaving that queen excluder off. But I think I'm only going to do it for today, and then I'll put it right back on, because I do not want that queen to lay in there whatsoever. And if they don't want to go up there, and I put that block on the top to see if more air movement will bring them up there, but I don't know. If they're not going to go up there and fill it out, I mean, you've seen how strong they are. They're a strong colony. So I'm kind of baffled at what to do there. If they don't want to go up there, I'm not gonna, you know, you can't force them. So what I'll do is just add another box, and I'll give that super to someone else. So remember this hive? It's the one I had last week with the bee on the lid, and it kind of scared the bejeebies out of me. So I put a queen excluder. I put them all the bees down on the bottom. And I put a queen excluder on there to keep her in the bottom half. So I think, because this one, I don't know if it'll make it through winter because she's a 2017 queen. They say that once they're over 3 years that it's hard to get them through a winter. I don't know, you know, it's first year. So I'm gonna try to do a single brood box, I think, with this colony because they're still pretty small. So we'll see how it goes towards this fall. But let's see if they're even up in the top box. And then we'll go check over at my dad's. All right, are they filling any of this out? They're filling out this one and this one. So what I'm gonna do with this box is I'm gonna checker frame all of these. So this way they use them. All right, so we know that all the hives at my house are doing well. So we're gonna go check my dad's. I'm gonna go in and eat some lunch. It's It's already 12 o'clock, so just after, get the boys ready, and then we're gonna head over there and do inspection. Now that hive was blowing up, so I'm expecting they're gonna need a box. I'm gonna bring a box with, and I might even melt some honeycomb and spread that on there. We'll see if I have time. Okay, so I was thinking about it. I think what I'm gonna do with that other hive with the flow frame is I'm gonna give them a top entrance so they can come in up top. And I'll do that when I get home. So I'm gonna go to my dad's right now and check that other hive. And then when I get home, I'm gonna put a top entrance in that other hive to see if that helps. All right, so I'm at my dad's. We got the hive right here. They're bringing in pollen, so I know they're doing good. So let's open up, take a look. And I brought another box with me to add on there too. So let's see how they're doing. Tons of larvae on this one. Wow. She's a go-getter. There's the queen right there. Now I'm going to replace some of the combs with these, the frames, because I wax dip these. So I know they have a lot of wax on them, so they should take to them right away. Alright, so that's it. They're doing good. I'm giving them the other box. They probably could wait a couple more days, but I'd rather give it to them now because there's a good flow around here, and every one of them's coming to the box. They come to the landing board and they're missing it and they have to come back up. So they're coming with all the nectar. Wherever there was brood, there was nectar filled around the top, and then they're filling up the other frames. There's two full frames that weren't filled and then a half on one side. So I brought 2 up here and I gave them the 2 that I wax dipped. So they should draw those out pretty quick. And then I'm just gonna give them room so they can keep building. So today, I think, was a pretty good day. The box at my dad's, I could have waited probably until next week, borderline. It was 2 frames that were empty, and then the 3rd frame had half of one side was filled out and the other half wasn't. So it's not too bad, but I'd like to see more bees, but they could have been out foraging too, and it was in the middle of the afternoon. We'll see how it goes. See you next week. If they're up in the top box laying, I'm guessing they will because the queen always likes to go up, so we'll let them build that out and get bigger. And the hives over here have been doing good, and I think I might be doing, I got a refractometer coming, so when that comes, I'm gonna test that one flow frame, and I'm gonna see how close it is, that center one, because the one side was good, but the other side had a little bit more to go. But I'm gonna just poke in there and see what it's at, and maybe I can take some honey then. So exciting. So yeah, if you like this content, why don't you hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below, and glad you got to see me again. Bye.